The story of the ghost ship Mary Celeste stands as one of the most enduring maritime mysteries in history. On December 4th, 1872, the British brigantine Dei Gratia spotted her adrift in the open Atlantic about 400 miles east of the Azores. She was moving steadily under partial sail with no visible distress signals. When the crew of the Dei Gratia boarded her, they discovered a scene that would puzzle investigators for generations. The ship was completely seaworthy. Her cargo of industrial alcohol was virtually untouched. She carried 6 months' worth of food and water. The personal belongings of the captain, Benjamin Briggs, his wife Sarah, their 2-year-old daughter Sophia, and the 7 sailors were still in their quarters. But there was one thing missing: every living soul who had been aboard. The last entry in the ship's log was dated 10 days earlier, noting nothing unusual. The lifeboat was gone, suggesting the crew had abandoned ship intentionally, but no one could explain why they would have done so. There was no fire, no sign of struggle or foul play, and no structural damage that would require evacuation. The ship was wet, but not dangerously flooded. Even the valuable navigational instruments, charts, and crew's belongings were left behind, clues that made the mystery even deeper. Over the years, countless theories emerged. Some suggested an explosion of alcohol vapors forced the crew into the lifeboat temporarily, only for them to be tragically separated from the ship. Others imagined a sudden water spout or rogue wave, convincing the captain the vessel was about to sink. More dramatic ideas ranged from sea monsters to mutiny, yet none fit all the evidence. Later examinations proposed that faulty chronometers may have led Captain Briggs to believe they were closer to land than they were, causing him to take precautions he never intended to be permanent. Despite investigations on both sides of the Atlantic, no bodies, lifeboat, or survivors were ever found. The ship itself was towed to Gibraltar, examined thoroughly, and eventually returned to service. But her reputation as a cursed vessel only grew darker. In 1885, she was deliberately wrecked off Haiti in a failed insurance scam, ending her troubled career with yet another act of mystery and misfortune. Today, the Mary Celeste remains one of the most haunting puzzles of maritime history. It raises a question that has never been answered. What was so terrifying, so sudden, or so convincing that an experienced captain, a devoted family, and a seasoned crew would abandon a perfectly seaworthy ship in the middle of the ocean? Over 150 years later, the mystery endures, sailing forever on the tides of speculation and wonder.